to you in a minute. Please excuse this crazy hair. She'll be pulled back into a pony in a bit, and she'll be getting cut tomorrow. I don't know how much is getting cut off. I'm very nervous. We will see. Today is shaping up to be kind of busy, mainly because I got a late start, and so now it's just all super truncated. I bet I'm gonna look back at this and be like, girl, it's actually not that bad. It's giving Hermione in Sorcerer's Stone. That's what it's giving right now. That is this look. Finally got out today's episode for the podcast, a conversation with Lauren, and yeah, I just love our episode so much. Now I'm about to get cute, do my face. I do need to go run and get some gel real quick for my hair, so I'm about to do that as well. Or Montez maybe can go get it for me.
I'll go get the gel.
Alright, I've already had brekkie. It was so good. I had my bagel, eggs, turkey, bacon with cottage cheese, so very protein packed. We're protein packed around here. And now I'm kind of wanting a matcha, so I might make a matcha too. All right, I'm about to clean my kitchen up. This is the aftermath from brekkie. Pretty big package, can't wait. Like, I finally booked a dentist appointment, thank God, but they are so freaking booked out. I won't be getting seen until July. Had I known they were so booked out, I would have booked it a long time ago. I say that, but probably not. I don't have a ton of time, so I'm just organizing the dishes really neatly. Though I do need to wash my Stanley Cup out really quick. I put it through the dishwasher and it still didn't clean. Like, it still has stuff in it, and so just make sure you're looking into these cups before you just start sipping out of them, because I saw like some little dirt on the side. And we're gonna take that Dawn Power Wash, because the Dawn Power Wash will get it every time. So far, I have not experienced any cramps on my period. Why can't I get this in? All right, let me set a little timer. Let's pull it on back. I've been off birth control for, I want to say like 8 months now. Each period is honestly different because each one is slowly getting me back to myself and figuring out what normal is. And I feel like my hormones were kind of all over the place, like leading up to my like actual period. I feel like I was very emotional. I don't know if it was my hormones or if it was something with the astrology. I don't know. In a way that I was like, am I going through depression? Like, am I in my sad girl era again? Like, cause it was like, I did not know what was wrong. And then I started my period. And I was like, oh, these were my hormones messing with me. And honestly, I was relieved to know that my period was started because I just did not know what was going on with me. Like, I was just feeling super emo. And I am a Cancer, and so I am prone to being emo, but it was like on freaking 10. I'm so grateful to be getting my hair cut tomorrow, and I'm hoping that this stylist is one that I can really build cute little bun moment, who I can really grow with, someone who I can start seeing regularly for trims, because that is truly the only way, not the only way, but it's just so important to maintain those trims. All right, are we gonna do makeup or not? Now's the time to decide. Definitely we're gonna do sunscreen. I've been loving the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. I think I have decided we're gonna go no makeup today, so y'all are just getting these skin and some brows, which is honestly good because I have a new pimple and she just needs to breathe. She just needs to do her thing, you know? But yeah, she's so glowy, like, now I'm looking at my skin and I'm like, maybe I do want to put makeup on. I just don't have the time. I truly don't. What do y'all think? Oh, look at that freaking glow. I mean, I love this sunscreen so much because I'm like, where does it go? Like, it leaves not even a trace of a cast. Like, she's so cute. I will do mascara and I will do brows, and that's non-negotiable. I have to tell myself, like, you're in a rush. You don't have time to do a full face, you know? Like, I'm not even dressed yet. Only thing with this though, like, once it's set, don't touch it because it will create those little white thingies. And now my Rare Beauty mascara. I did buy a new one of these. Thank God, because this one is getting dry. Summer Fridays. We're cute. All right, let's go get dressed. This is my cute little teacher fit. I got on some comfy shorts because your girl is on her period, so I want to feel comfy. And my Steve Madden shoes. Let's get out of here. Finished my classes. They were definitely chaotic. I feel like that is just the energy I bring. So I'm just like, what's going on? We're doing this, y'all doing a whole nother thing. But it was fun nonetheless. I am hungry now, and so I'm like Oh, sorry. That was like blasting, but the audio was terrible. It is hot, y'all. It's like the first for real hot day. It was very hot in the studio, so ladies, I do apologize, but it was very hot. Everybody, I'm just like getting my regulars now, so I'm like, I remember you, babes. Like, welcome back. Ready to get that ass kicked. There was one girl, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, well, something I have to work on, and this is definitely teaching me that, is like, everybody's not gonna like you. And I have to be okay with that, because sometimes I'm like, I'll see looks on people's faces and I'll think like, do they not like me? But it's like, they could just be in pain from the workout, you know? I don't know. My mindset always immediately goes to like, do they not like me? It's like, that's not always the case, babe. Everyone doesn't hate you. I saw a video of Eva Longoria recently, and she was like, someone was asking her like, do you ever think like people may like you, not like you or something? And she was like, no, my mindset never goes to that. She was like, I immediately think everyone likes me. And I was like, I want to be like that. Or more so, I want to be more so like, maybe nobody's even thinking about me at all. I just still have a lot of insecurity being a plus size trainer, and most of the people who take my classes are not plus size girlies. There are some though, and I'm always super happy to see my girls in class, but I just have some insecurity around like, do they think I'm not going to give them a good workout? Do they think I'm not good? I don't know what I'm doing, kind of vibes. And so that's just something I'm working through. Besides that, everyone's like looking at me vlogging, getting self-conscious. The sun is moving fast. Let me go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe. Let's go to Trader Joe's and get some stuff for these quesadillas. Okay, one thing about me, I am very easily influenced in Trader Joe's. And so in the checkout line, I grabbed these ube, I hope I'm saying that right, tea cookies. And I am about to grab some now in the car. Yep. You can never go wrong with the Trader Joe's snack. Oh my god. Montez is gonna love those. Okay, a quick sip and then we're going home. Good morning. Hair is looking just as wild as it did yesterday, if not wilder. Making my smoothie for me and Montez. That one. I know I'm looking so crazy right now. I really just be showing up on here how I truly wake up. But don't worry, because you're getting cute today. Montez got the camera. So now I'm talking to you here. All right, let's get ready to go to the gym. I don't want to put like too much gel on my hair today because I'm going to the hairstylist so she can do something to this, because I know you guys are tired of seeing me like this. I'm getting my first curly cut. I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous because I have not had my hair cut in literally, I think, a year at this point. And so I'm just scared she's gonna like be like, yeah, you need to cut all of this off. And if it's dead and it needs to be cut, like I am like, okay, just cut it. But I'm also like, freak, I don't want to be, you know, looking too bald. But I also don't care. I literally used to be bald. And so I don't know. I'm going back and forth with it. I am at a point now where I do want my hair to be growing and getting long, and I know that the only way to really achieve that is through getting regular trims. And so that is why I'm like, cut it if it needs to be cut. We're gonna see. I'm very nervous. It's crack cocaine in this. All right, about to head to my curly cut now. Looking super cute. To the salon. I'm super excited. Is there nothing better than having someone else wash your hair? I was in heaven. She did a detox on my scalp, and when I say my scalp felt so freaking good, oh my god. I forgot to film it, but Devin also did a second consultation with me before we started cutting, which honestly made me feel super safe.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that shape is so cute. Okay, come on back. Love it. So cute.
She's cut. She's curly cut. Thank you so much, Devin. Yeah, show off your hair. I am just obsessed. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm back from my curly cut. I'm in curly cut. It was such an interesting experience. I was definitely getting a little bit emo as I was seeing my hair fall to the floor, because I've always been like that even since I was a little girl. Like just seeing your hair fall to the floor like that, it just made me a little bit sad. Also too, my hair got really damaged after I got it colored because I just was not taking care of it. And so to see all of that on the floor, knowing like it was really kind of like shedding that last little dead layer of sadness or something. Like I don't know. So seeing all of that on the floor, I think just really brought up a lot of emotions for me. It is hot in here, honey. It is hot. It's a hot one out today, y'all. It is very hot. But yeah, I really liked it. I'm definitely about to get me a diffuser because seeing my hair like get diffused like this, like it's like stiff wear, honey. Like stiff wear. She can go to the side. Like it just has so much more volume. And so I'm definitely about to be getting me a diffuser. But yeah, it's cute. And this is what I wanted. I wanted it to be short like this. I wish I recorded more. I was recording for TikTok, but I didn't really record for the vlog, which is okay. I'll insert some video of her actually cutting it, but she did it dry, and so we deep conditioned. She did a full detox of my hair and it felt so good. Like my scalp felt so open, and everything she was using, she used these products by Innocence, which are local here to the Bay. They're made out of Concord, California. It smelled so good. It smelled like they like scented it with essential oils or something. I definitely want to get that deep conditioner from them. Oh, she said their gel. She recommended their gel. I'm gonna be looking into both of those products because they both smell so good. And on that detox, it just felt like my scalp was really opening up. Like it felt really good. Highly recommend. If you're in the Bay, Devin, the neighborhood salon, she was so sweet and so cute too. I loved her outfit. And she broke everything down. So yeah, now I'm about to eat my bowl and then chill before I go to this event later tonight. I'm about to head now to this like Black women business, I don't know, networking thing. This is my hair. I've moved my hair over to this side to see how I feel about that. And I kind of like that, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe I want to go back to this. I'm just moving it every which way. I am getting ready to go get some boba because your girl is wanting to definitely have a lazy day today. I'm just like normally on Saturdays, I'm like, this is my time to rest, to chill out a little bit, and then it just ends up not getting me ahead for the week. Like I just do a lot of side stuff like YouTube. This is a side thing. I've been teaching degree classes. With my weeks being so busy, I really need to be using my weekends for more content creation and the things that I'm trying to do to support me throughout the week. But by Saturday, I'm just like, let's just be lazy and scroll TikTok. And it's like, I cannot do that. Like I really have to use my weekends wisely. And so I'm saying that to say, because I was just about to be like, F this vlog, let's just lay in the bed and watch Real Housewives. And it's like, that is just not something I can do this weekend. I'm also like, ugh, I don't feel like working out. And I know I'm trying to really listen to my body. And I was just talking to Montez about it a little bit too. And as I was talking it out, it does feel like more so I just want to be lazy, and not necessarily that I don't feel like I can't, like my body can't do these things. Like I feel like I could do a back and thighs workout. Maybe not a leg workout, but I do feel like I could do a back and thighs workout or even just a walk. And I feel like I experienced burnout. A couple weeks ago I was experiencing burnout. I think I talked about it in the last vlog. And so I leaned really heavy into rest. And so now I need to kind of come back into the middle where I'm still able to push myself to do certain things, because I do think we still have to push ourselves sometimes. Like realistically, like I do need to be making extra money, and I don't always have the capacity to take a lazy day. Like I did that last weekend. This weekend I do need to show up a little bit more for myself. And that's a part of it too. It's like not even about making extra money. It's like showing up for the goals that I set out for myself. Instead of just being like, oh, I'll get to it later, I'll get to it later, I'll get to it later. Like I have a goal to grow my YouTube channel. What does that mean? I have to show up on freaking YouTube. I have a goal to grow my TikTok and get more brand partnerships and grow a community. And what does that mean? You have to actually show up and do the things. It can't just be all talk. And so I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm about to go get me a boba now. And that's sometimes what I need too. Like sometimes I just need something, like a little treat, a little reward to be like, that will get me out the house to walk, because as soon as that sun hits my face, I know I'll feel like energized and all that. And so if it means spending $8 to get your ass up to do something, like I'm fine to do it. I know I'm trying to save money. I'm in my save money era, but sometimes you just have to give yourself little rewards or incentives to make yourself do things. At least I do. And so even though the boba does not directly help with my financial goals, in a way it does, because it allows me to get motivated to film the content, which will allow me to make more money. That's how I gotta think about it. That's how you gotta flip it and reverse it sometimes. Anyway, just put on my sunscreen, about to put on some lip balm, go get the boba, and then I'll be back, clean up a little bit, and do all the things that I said I was gonna do today. And talking to y'all is getting me hyped too. And talking to you, talking to Montez. I feel like I have to talk things out sometimes, because otherwise I'll just get in my head and then I'll just stew about it, and then I'll just lay down and be depressed or be lazy. All right, let's go get the boba. Yeah. That's what I need to change. I forgot to show y'all what I got yesterday coming back from my haircut. I didn't get this. She just gave me some eucalyptus sprigs for free. Well, it matches my shirt, which was so sweet. It smells so good. I think we'll put this in the shower. But I got a tapered candle. That's not the exciting part. I got this gorgeous, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You put it here and then you have your candle. Of course I dropped it. Like, isn't that so freaking cute? Obsessed. Like all the little details. Like, I feel like it could be cute to even have like jewelry on here, like little rings and things. She was saying she puts her weed on here, so truly up to you. I have to do this at least like once a month, because my drawers just got chaotic and I have to refold everything. But I am determined this time to find a solution that actually works, so I don't have to do this once a month, because that's really what it is. Really like twice a month, because it's overwhelming to have to refold every single thing. And I am about to also be looking through for clothes to get rid of, because there's just things that are in here that I literally don't wear, and I'm like, why is this taking up space? Exhibit A, these running shorts. When I was in my running girl era. She's not in a running girl era anymore. And so I think the shorts need to go. I was even thinking about that the other day. I was like, am I gonna be a runner again soon? And the idea of that gave me anxiety. So I think that's a big old no. Update on Gymshark. You see it, like some of the threads are like coming out. So that's not a good sign of quality to me. And I don't put anything through the dryer. Like none of my athletic wear I put through the dryer. We only wash, never dry. So that's just a little bit of update on how they did after a wash. I think everything else was fine though. How are we feeling today? It is Sunday. Hallelujah, we made it through another week. And honestly, I am grateful for it. Yesterday was Earth Day. Did I get outside? No. And you know what I had to realize? Like, my apartment is also a part of the earth. And so that is okay. I do want to get outside into some nature today though. I've been wanting to get to the beach for like the past freaking million months now. And I live so close, I don't know, it feels like a big to-do. And so if I don't make it to the beach, I hope I can make it to the lake. And if I don't make it to the lake, I hope I can make it to the sidewalk. Just something to get me out his house today. This past week was muy interesante. I never even told y'all about this event I went to. So I went to this event Friday night. And I was off in a D-blend, but even if I wasn't, I just still feel like it was not the kind of event for me personally. It was very packed, and it was like literally like a hallway kind of vibe, a bar, charcuterie board area, and then like a little bit of tables. And when I got there, it was completely packed. It was like a networking, I really don't even know what it was. It was something that my coworker was having that she invited me to, and I'm thinking I'm needing to show up to support her, right? Like, oh, I want to make sure her event has a nice turnout. I don't want to let her down, you know. I don't want people to not show up to her event. Child, she could have used a little less support. That thing was packed. And so I talked to like 2 people. It was so funny. We ended up in a clump because we were all like trying to figure out how to do the same thing, and I was just like, yeah, I have no idea like how to do this, because everybody was like already in their little groups talking. And so it's like, do you walk up and be like, hi, my name is Angels? And it's like, and somebody probably will be like, yeah, that's exactly what you do. But that's not me. That's not my vibe. And I don't know. I don't want to feel like that is how I need to make friends and meet people. And it seemed more like it was like people who worked in these industries, like tech and stuff like that too. I could be assuming, but I don't know. Anyway, I am saying all this to say that you gave me a lot of social anxiety, especially how packed it was. I think if I would have gotten there earlier, when it was less crowded, I maybe would have had a better experience, but it was just very packed, very crowded, but very cute. It was nice to see so many Black women in one space, because I definitely have not seen that a ton. And it let me know that like there are Black women out here, whether that was like for their network or not, like who want to meet people, who want to find new relationships, new friendships. And so it's just allowing me to just stay more open to that, because that event was proof. And that is like my positive takeaway from it. But while I was there, I was very high and it was very intense. And as I was driving, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if like this is the thing for me. And I do think like me being high added an element to that, but I think whether I was sober or not, like it would have probably been a lot. I also don't drink like that, and so me drinking, I feel like would have made me even more anxious, and then it will have me like second guessing myself, like why do I feel the need to drink, you know, that kind of vibe. But yeah, so that was that event. I just wanted to talk about it because I know we didn't chat about it. Today is kind of a busy day. I have some work that I have to do for like my actual job. This vlog, I really wanted to come out today, so I'm trying to hurry up. We have a back and buys workout. I'm giving you a non-leg day workout today. I know normally, cause it's like I always just want to film a freaking leg day. And it's like I'm never as motivated to film back and buys for some reason. But I really want to train back today. I really want to train my biceps to go stronger. Oh, I love this freaking moisturizer. This is also my first time. I wet my hair like literally every 2 to 3 days. So I was trying to really hold on to my wash and go. It was just so nice to have somebody else do my hair that's not me. I did this trick that my hair coach told me about, where you put your leave-in conditioner on your hair while it's soaking wet. And I even noticed that my hairstylist, all the product she applied to my hair, she did it while I was in the bowl. I'm like, do I need to be putting my other product on in the shower? Right now I'm about to go on with my moisturizer. And I feel like my curls looked so different with the diffuser and like the product she used. So I'm interested to see how my hair is about to look now, like with how I do it. All right, this is my hair pretty much dry. I do feel like it's drying differently than it did with that diffuser, because what I know about the diffuser is you're like shaking your hair from side to side, and so like as I'm trying to dry it, I'm like moving my hair, and I like did like a plopping thing to dry it because I don't want it to dry like in place, and I think that's what makes me feel like I don't have any volume. But yeah, I feel like it's looking like flatter on this side and more rounded here, which it didn't look like that when I got the cut. And so I'm just trying to like play with my hair and figure out. I don't think it looks bad. I just am seeing like how it's air drying versus like that diffuser drying. But I also feel like this side is also really wet and this side is more dry. It's just waiting to see. And now I'm about to eat some brekkie that my boyfriend made for me. Montez made this lovely egg toast topped with some greens. It is looking so good. I am ready to dive in. Adding some sriracha. Apparently there's a sriracha shortage. Montez was telling me yesterday. Or there's about to be a sriracha shortage. Please do not take the sriracha away. All right, I'm about to make a quick little matcha protein smoothie. Favorite little drink, morning drink. If you're not having 5 different drinks in the morning, like, what are you doing with your life? I need to have my fun, silly, cute drinks for me to feel like alive and that this is gonna be a good day. If I have a minimum, if I have no less than 3 fun, cute, silly drinks, I know it's not gonna be a great day. And so, or have some water. Water is always gonna be that fun, cute, silly drink. That's always gonna be in the lineup. Now we're having a little matcha smoothie. Probably we'll get a boba. Probably we'll get a little poppy. I don't know. You just have to go where the drinks take you. You can't always be like, these are my drinks, and be so strict to that, because then you're not leaving yourself open up for life. So really keep an open mindset. Listen to yourself, listen to your body. What drinks do I need to make this day good today? Right now my body was like, oh, matcha protein smoothie or matcha protein shake. That is the first little fun silly drink we're gonna make. Again, no, actually the first was water, and now this. Let's get to it. I was trying to be lazy and see if I could just blend the matcha with this, but it did leave clumps, so I'm gonna do it properly with my matcha whisk, which I learned you don't want to scrape the bottom. You want to just go back and forth really, really quick, but you're not scraping the bottom with this, otherwise you will destroy your matcha whisk really quickly. The water is hot. I learned this from the tea shop that I frequent, the one I went to yesterday, you guys saw. And they let me, exclusively me, know their trade secrets. And I'm just being generous enough to share it with you. Okay, so you see I'm just going back and forth, not scraping the bottom. And you should get a little bit of like a foamy type texture, but you're going back and forth really, really fast. Not scrape, because before I would be like scraping the bottom like that, and like that's just not good for your whisk. So you're just going back and forth really quick, and you should see those bubbles. Now you got some perfectly whisked matcha. I Did Something Bad by Taylor Swift is the only song that I want to listen to right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is just such a freaking good song. That and A&W by Lana Del Rey. Crack cocaine in both of those. I wish though the second part, just where she's singing that chimney chimney cocoa, I wish that part was its own song, so I don't have to always listen through the whole like American Horror. Though that part slaps too, that's a good part. I do sometimes just wish or its own song. And then I listened to this other really good song over the weekend too called Sirens by Melanie Martinez. Ooh, I haven't listened to her new album all the way through, but everything I've heard so far has just been so good. Love Melanie Martinez. I've loved her since freshman year of college. Like, she's just so good. I just remember discovering her and being obsessed. All right, so now I'm gonna pour my matcha into a glass. And now we'll do the whisk. I'm gonna add my protein powder. I'm using this Coast one. In the matcha, kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Maple and a bit of maple syrup. I added in some ice, and now we have our second cute drink for the day. And if you're like, water doesn't count as a cute drink, it absolutely does, because there's nothing cute about dehydration. You can make it fun, like putting that bitch in a Stanley cup in a cute glass, and I don't know, make it, put it in a wine glass, whatever feels fun and makes it exciting to drink for you. Let's go. All right, let's do this makeup. So this will be my second workout this week. I only worked out once before this. I worked out on Monday. I went to a Legree class, and I was actually quite sore from it. It was so hard, and with me now being a Legree instructor, I feel this pressure to like be the best person in the class, but it's like, that is not me. I also haven't been taking Legree super long, and so I'm like comparing myself to people who have literally been taking Legree for like 10 years, you know? And I shouldn't really be comparing myself to anyone, like whether they've taken Legree for a long time or not. Like where I am in my journey is where I am in my journey, and if I need to take breaks, if I need to modify, like that is okay, but I have to like reassure myself with that and like tell myself like my body is not made like these other girls' bodies. These workouts, I'm carrying a wide load back here. She's a fatty, you know, and I'm often the biggest person in my classes, in the classes that I'm taking, and so it just doesn't make me feel good sometimes, and I feel like I'm being judged when likely that's not happening, and even if it is, like, fuck them, you know? But I don't know, I've been feeling weird about like not having worked out that much this week, and I like started my period and just trying to like listen to my body more. I do think there was days that I could push through, and so like I'm trying to push through today, but I'm just trying to stop with that cycle of if I miss the gym, like I'm a bad person, and I'm lazy or whatever, it's like, okay, like freaking camera died. Ugh, I hate when that happens. But anyway, I think I was about to get into what me and Lauren talked about on the podcast this week, where she was just saying basically like, it's okay to make excuses. Like, you're a human. Sometimes life is gonna come up, sometimes things are gonna come up, and you're not gonna be able to have your super perfect routine. You're not gonna be able to hit all the workouts that week. You may have a little less motivation. Like, stop holding yourself to the same standard, the same level of output for every single day, because it's just so unrealistic. And so that's just something that I've been coping with and trying to show myself more grace around, because I do think there are moments where you need to push yourself, and that is what I try to lean into. But there's also times where you need rest and you need to just chill out and slow down. And I'm like, that's just something that I'm just trying to listen to. And I struggle with that because I'll make this big plan at the top of the week. I'm gonna even do it today. And I'll be upset when I look at the end of the week and I'm like, oh, I didn't get to everything. But it's like, maybe just look at how much you did get done and use that level of output to then set your goals for the next week, instead of setting this crazy list of goals that realistically you probably will not be able to get to. And so even with today, I was like trying to do a podcast and edit the podcast and just do all this stuff. And I was like, what is something we can move somewhere else? And so that way I don't feel bad when I don't get to everything on my list. I think there's even studies that show like we really shouldn't be putting more than 3 tasks on our list a day. That's like the max. And so I'm just saying all that to say, I guess it's like a life update kind of vibe. And I truly think like the kinder we are to ourselves, the kinder we can be to other people. Like, when I'm not showing myself any grace, I have no grace to give to anyone else. And I do not want to be showing up in the world like that. Like, I want to be leading with kindness. I want to lead with love. I want to be, you know, a good person. And you can't really do that if you're not showing any of that to yourself. And so that is just something I'm working on. Somebody who's so good at that is my boyfriend Montez. Like, he really shows me a lot of grace, a lot of patience. And I just want to be more like him, honestly, because I always think like yesterday I was having really bad cramps and I was really just trying to push through, but I was also just wanting to have a lazy day and just like lay in bed and watch Real Housewives. And he's never like, you need to do this or you need to do that. He just is like listening to me and what I'm saying and going with that. Something we've been talking about recently is Barbie and Ken. I'm sure you've seen the memes, but when I was seeing like all the examples of like Barbie and Ken relationships, I was like, oh, I don't want a Barbie and Ken relationship. And I was like, we actually have a Barbie and Ken relationship, except for Montez doesn't have like himbo vibes, but he is very supportive. He's very loving and patient, and he's obsessed with literally everything that I do. And I think that is like what you want in a partner, like someone that is just obsessed with you. And I'm equally obsessed with him. Like, this man literally made a filter for Instagram yesterday. And I was like, what the actual heck? Like, that is crazy. He taught himself how to do all of this stuff. Like, nobody told him how to do any of this. He didn't go for school for any of it. He literally just taught himself how to make Instagram filters. I'm like, okay, now I needed to figure out how to make a filter for my face. So I never have to wear makeup. It can be my perfect makeup filter that I can always use. And I feel like we do a really good job of supporting each other. At least we try to. Like, I was really kind of nervous about my haircut, because a lot did get cut off. Like, I was just looking at a picture and I was like, yeah, she really cut off. Like, my hair was, you know, to my shoulders. And so like, this is definitely a major look change. And he just came in smiling, and that's just like the best feeling, you know, because if he would have came in like, I probably would have cried, to be honest. But he came in was like, I love it. So it just really made me so happy. Oh, I should have recorded his reaction. But it's okay. It was just for us. But when we first started dating, I was literally bald, so I think he's like fine with me doing whatever to my hair. Somebody praying on my downfall, because why was that in my teeth the whole time? Like, right in the front, you know? Maybe it didn't translate on camera. I'm praying it didn't, but if it did, please forgive me. It was the toast. Alrighty. But I just love this halter tops. Like, I don't have anything like this. So freaking cute. Let's go hit back and buys. Let's go get it! All right, chugging the last little bit of my pre-workout. Y'all, I feel so freaking cute right now. Like my new haircut, my fresh makeup, my nails, and this new Honor Active. Like I'm feeling like that bitch. Like, is this how it feels? I don't know. All right, chugging this pre-workout. I'm using the Alani. And then Montez went and got me my third, well, that was kind of a drink, wasn't it? Pre-workout. So my fourth cute, fun, silly drink. And I think I'm gonna have this at the beach because we're gonna go to the beach after the gym. So this is gonna be a very quick workout sesh. Literally like probably 30-minute workout, which is great. We made it to the gym. Clap it up for your girl for making it back to the gym. Bought some Clorox wipes because I've been hearing just too many horror stories, and I refuse to be a victim. So we will be wiping down every single thing that we plan on touching, and then we'll wipe it down again because I don't want anyone to get my germs or any of my crap either. We're here for a short time and a good time. Starting with some neck rotations.
I always forget how good of a stretch child's pose is. It's so good for those shoulders.
This is the second day of my period. So let's see. We're gonna see where we're at physically. And honestly, wearing this set day 2 of a period is quite risky. Last time I did these, my weight was 35. So I'm gonna start with 35. And then if we wanna go up from there, we'll go up. If we wanna stay the same, we'll stay the same. I am watching Real Housewives in the gym. I'm not like a music person all the time in the gym. Sometimes I like to just have a show so my brain can be quiet. So I am fully watching Real Housewives. That is what you're seeing. I went up to 40s. We'll see how it goes. I'm like, what's 5 more pounds? Whew. Good job. Yeah, I was more mindful to like really pull it through that back, engage that back. I'm feeling it. Okay, let's get it. Other side. Just need a quick little breather, and then we're back to it. And that's 1. Oh yeah. Whew. Last one. Whew. All right, I am done with my workout. I only did the warm up and 2 sets of each of those exercises because I just don't have a ton of time because I'm about to head to the beach now with my boyfriend. But sometimes that's how you have to approach movement. Like just figure out what you can get in a day, even if it's not a full, you know, however long workout that you have set in mind. Like figure out what movement actually can you add in, and then go ahead with that. And I feel like that's how we can be less hard on ourselves and feel good about the ways that we actually are able to show up. Because realistically, I didn't have time to do the full workout, but I had time to do 2 sets of each of those moves, and I actually feel really good. I feel like I got a good burn in my arms and in my back. So that is all. Now let's get ready to go to the beach. I'm so excited. Please excuse our mess of a room due to me not knowing what I want to wear. But I'm wearing this top, this sweater from Abercrombie, these linen pants from Abercrombie. Though I think I might not need to go get them taken in because they are pretty big in the waist. And then my Adidas sneakers. Cute little beach fit. It's cold out. It can be cold by the beach. That's why I wanted to wear a sweater. Just in case you were curious. We're back home now. We actually didn't end up staying at the beach too long because it was pretty cold. I'm about to make me some raspberry tea. I love to have this tea when I remember to on my period because it just helps support the uterine lining, and it has a bunch of benefits apparently while you're in your period. So I'm about to take some of that and call it a night. We're gonna have some dinner here in a bit. Montez is so graciously making it for us. I think we're gonna just have like chicken, rice, and broccoli. Hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see y'all in the next one. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I'm so grateful to see y'all coming back each week and just all the things. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.